Yep, that is a whale breaching, and we got to see that with our own eyes on our Alaskan cruise. When in Juneau, of course you must do an excursion, and you must pick the whale watching excursion. We did ours in Auke Bay with the Alaska Galore tour. It was an amazing experience. We got to see whales breaching. We got to see so many on the cool chill cat here. So watch this video, enjoy. We've included footage of our captain and our naturalist here talking because we learned so much. But if you want to fast forward to the whale watching scenes, go to the 18-minute to the 29-minute mark, that full section, or the 34-minute mark to the 43-minute mark. Enjoy. Follow, subscribe, David X Tay for travel, food, K-pop, fun, and more.
Yeah, we'll get underway. I got to give you a quick safety briefing. I'm Captain Alex. This is the Chill Cat. This is a super fast boat. So we have to stay seated until we come across something, and then we'll tell you, and then you guys can get up and then we'll open the front and the back. You can open the windows. You can see really good. I'll move the boat to kind of look at, so everybody can see. There's enough room for everybody to see really well. We just position. This is the emergency Coast Guard radio. 16, so if we both get eaten by a whale, you guys just call the Coast Guard right here. The life vests are underneath your seats there. We have a raft up on the top and an emergency eeper, so it'll inflate for 25 people. Fire extinguisher here, another one back there. There's no smoking on the boat. There's flares and first aid kit underneath where the snacks are. She'll tell you all about the snacks. And we have a throw ring, so if anybody falls over, we'll throw the ring and we'll pull them up, we'll take a picture, we'll throw them in again. Anyways, the water's really cold, so don't jump in. So we're all set.
Thank you.
Right place. We have more whales here.
Definitely did do a better job.
Gotta come back to Alaska when it's 3 months of straight darkness and sideways rain.
Nice. We've been here in February.
Yeah, Anchorage.
He was really funny. Can you talk about the head and the
No.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, hi guys, we already met, but my name is Sam. I'm gonna be your naturalist. A couple more just quick little things as we're underway. There's a marine head on board, and it is very sensitive, just like me. And so you can only put things that go into your head in that head, if you get what I'm saying. So toilet paper needs to go in the trash can, otherwise it gets clogged and it is my problem. So please be nice to me, and you're more than welcome, of course, to use it, but put it in the trash can. I think there's a button on this one, and you just hold it for as long as it takes for your sins to wash away, and you should be all good. Any questions about that? Cool. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Well, I do want to talk a little bit more about wildlife safety as well. I know you were told all about boat safety, but I've been doing this for like 4 years, and any place I've ever been on the water here in Juneau, I've seen a whale, and that includes back in the horseshoe and right here and just before the break wall and just past the break wall. A little bit more unusual to see that this time of year, but there's really no guarantee when or where they're going to pop up. They are wild animals. If they can pop up in the harbor, they can also pop up beside us, but we're never going to seek that out, and it is more unusual for that to happen. That is something called whale jail. It's way cooler than regular jail. Okay, so beyond that, we do not approach anything head on. So this is kind of the other important part of whale watching. I know John, or sorry, I keep saying that. I'm so used to, the last time I worked on this boat was with John. Sorry. Alex told you how important it is to stay seated. Human nature is real. If I were like you and I saw something in the distance, I'd pop up like a little meerkat. That is the most dangerous part of the whole trip. If we see something from a distance, we're gonna slow down, but there's also a chance something could pop up a lot closer. And in the event of that, Alex is gonna swerve or throw it back into reverse, and you could go flying through the cabin and hurt yourself, bonk your head, forget your whole whale-watching trip. Uh-oh, that'd be really sad and non-refundable. So it's just important for you guys to stay seated. We don't want you to get hurt, and just trust us. We've been on the water for a long time, and we're gonna make sure that you get nice and close and safely so to the wildlife. So when we see a spout from the distance, that's what we're gonna be looking for primarily, is their spout. That is their exhale breath. It looks like a plume of smoke because it's going almost 300 miles per hour and it's atomized. I always direct it to 25 point out humpbacks as opposed to other things that we might be seeing, other marine mammals. So we look for the spout. Once we see it, we're going to slow down a bit, and then we'll go way slower and just kind of slow roll towards the wildlife. That's just the best way for us to make position. And the other thing is we don't ping pong, so we're not going to go like back and forth, back and forth. We don't want to like cut them off in any sort of way, so that prevents that. And then last but not least, probably the thing that is going to be most relevant to you is that we only spend 30 minutes with any one or group of whales, okay? That is just to limit our impact on them on the water. So we might be having like a Nat Geo moment. It's so awesome. We want to stay a little longer, but we just want to be as respectful as we can because this is actually the busiest whale watching port in America.
Oh.
We have up to 75 boats looking at whales at any given time.
Oh, wow.
Now, you may have noticed that I said group and not pod. That was intentional. So, humpback whales do not have pods. They are solitary, but they do have friends. Does anyone here have friends? Wow, just a lot of nervous laughter, like in one small hand. Okay. Well, maybe you should make some friends. You're on a boat with 17, 18 other people, so give it a shot. But I do want to mention, you guys have the windows open. You could get splashed. You might want to close them a little bit more. There's no latch. You just push them forward a bit. I'm thinking that this will give you some breeze. Yeah, just a little bit. And then if you think you can, if it's not too splashy, you can open it a little bit more. I just don't want to get waked out.
Actually, I don't think that's who I'm looking for. My AIS isn't working. Do you know?
Is there any seals?
Like between
So we have a lot of different wildlife, not just humpbacks.
I'm not sure. I think it's two of our.
Wait, I'll be back up real quick and I'll answer your question. So humpbacks don't have pods, but sometimes they hang out in groups. And the reason I'm mentioning this on the front end is sometimes you'll see 7 or 8 whales in one area, humpback whales. We don't spend 30 minutes with every single whale in that group. Okay? We consider that a group. Now, if there's a 2 or 3 and then a mile out there's another 2 or 3, that's not a group. I just want to kind of mention the nuance to that, so that way you understand why we spend longer or what we consider that behavior. Sounds good? Okay, great. You don't have a choice in it, but I want everybody to feel like they do. So I got a question about other wildlife, about seals. We have a lot of wildlife here in Juneau. We have harbor seals, which we are more likely to see either hauling out somewhere on the little reef or back in the harbor. We have southern sea lions. And then, of course, people ask me every single time, what about the orca? Everybody wants to see orca, killer whales, whatever you want to call them. Me too. We were just talking about them at the
Oh, another blowhole. Oh, more. Wow. See those, all those tails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back at like this 9:30. Waiting for them to breathe.
Come on, come on. Oh, another one. Oh, yeah. Another one. Oh, yeah.
There we have a whale, guys, over at 2 o'clock. I don't know if it's the same.
Wow.
We certainly have one.
Right by that boat. Let's see, are we gonna get that tail action? No tail on that one.
Oh, something. White. Oh, what's that?
Yeah, there's a dorsal fin.
They are about as close as what we were to
Oh,
the other
tail.
one. Yep, that was something. So guys, get ready for a tail. Here comes a dive. Here comes
Here
a
we
tail.
go.
Get ready.
There.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
I don't know.
I got it too!
You got it too?
Wow.
The 2 o'clock one she saw.
Right by the beach.
Oh, is that two?
I think that's
Yeah,
the same
that's
one.
two.
I think
Yeah, maybe it's lame and the baby. Maybe it's the combo.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the tail.
I see no.
Oh, no tail.
Oh, there's one there.
Yeah.
That's very
He's jumping back.
Oh, you can hear him.
Oh, yeah, he's close to the
Wow, look at that
big dorsal.
There was like
fin. Care to show us a tail?
Yeah, there might be a second little one.
Yes,
there.
there's supposed to be someone in her calf.
I think it is a calf.
Is that
as well.
flame?
Yeah,
Is
so
Flame
maybe it's
in the
flame and the
baby?
calf.
Combo?
Until it shows the tail, we'll never know.
I know. Been very shy of the
There's
tail.
another one.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Is he tailing it? Oh, look at that.
wow.
Pretty. Very white.
I got on
Very
video.
I think.
Over there. Oh, yeah.
Oh wow. Very slow. He's slowly going back in.
Oh, tail.
Go!
Did you get it?
Did you get it, Brian?
A couple.
Wow.
Come back up, buddy.
When you put your hand there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brian got the tail.
Yay!
Oh, you got his dorsal fin too. Nice.
Not to.
Oh yeah.
Hard to say.
So I have the time.
Blowhole right there.
There we have a whale, guys, over at 2 o'clock. I don't know if it's the same.
Wow.
We certainly have one.
Right by that boat. Let's see, are we gonna get that tail action? No tail on that one.
The tail's coming.
Yeah.
Wow, it went really right by that boat.
Yeah.
That one's like fudgy.
That one seems smaller.
It didn't. Yeah, it seemed a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, we're jutting to
Oh look. Oh no. Oh look.
Oh.
Oh, something. White. Oh, what's that?
Yeah, there's a dorsal fin.
They are about as close as what we were to the
Oh,
other
tail.
one. Yep, that was something. So guys, get ready for a tail. Here comes a dive. Here comes
Here
a
we
tail.
go.
Get ready.
tail.
Just now?
Yeah, it was a full tail.
She was like, oh, it's the fin, and then it's
I got the fin.
That means he's under now.
doing it again.
Yeah, I was
was
trying. I
cool.
was
I
looking
got
at that
the
too. So how I almost missed the tail.
Come a little closer,
Oh,
buddy.
it's fish. It's literally fish. They're probably jumping away from the whale.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good song.
Okay, now I can go sit down.
Did you get a really good picture of that one?
A really good one? Probably Brian.
Brian did.
I'm not sure if you can get the markings.
Don't look at me, guys. You
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Can I just show her real quick?
Oh yeah, certainly.
Oh my God, we're gonna happy whale your picture.
Okay, this could be because I don't know for sure, but Twin Peaks has a cap. I don't know if there was a cap. I just saw some fin flapping, so I thought maybe there's one. But it doesn't look like I see another spout. Other than that, it maybe I don't have the. You can't download that to your thing, can you? Oh no, that's pizza.
Pizza?
Definitely.
This is another one.
Pizza?
Oh, we saw pizza.
We saw pizza.
No, I needed the other side.
Okay,
but I
yeah,
saw
the
that
other.
there's a very distinctive. Let me show you, I think.
We saw pizza.
I am like, I would say 95% sure that's pizza.
This.
Pizza?
Let me show you why. I think that.
You guys gotta keep looking. Don't.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Don't worry.
You guys can't. I don't want you to miss something because like when you're looking.
You see the knot?
Oh yeah. But I just kind of had like a white
We saw pizza.
But I have to do it. That's what I see.
You guys knew pizza. You had that for lunch. Good intuition. Oh, another one. 4 o'clock. No, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Sorry, 9 o'clock. I lost track. 8 o'clock.
Over there. Maybe we're better off with that terminology. It's not.
Sorry, I thought that was 12 o'clock over there.
Well, I mean, either 9 or 21, whatever you want.
Another one. 8 o'clock.
There's so many.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're on the left. They're just the 5 minutes or whatever.
It's to be like $1,900.
I mean,
But it's only the blowhole. Why isn't he coming out?
I don't know.
You might not be able to see it because it's like, come on, buddy.
far away.
Shallow, yeah.
Oh, another one.
Big blowhole.
Oh, look at the tail.
Oh.
Look at the tail. No. Oh, it'll come back. No tail.
Yeah, that was just a fin, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means the tail might be coming soon.
Unless the boat scares him off.
We got one up here. 11 o'clock right on the shore.
Oh. Sure.
See that? 11 o'clock.
Hopefully he comes up right here. Oh, there he is. Where?
I can't see.
There's a blowhole.
Oh, yeah.
So that could be Flame and her baby.
Oh, there's a baby. Flame's a woman. I love it.
The shore to the left over here? Yeah.
Like where the edge of the rocks are.
Yeah.
Ori's last name is Flame.
That's a great last name.
I mean, it was Flamer, right?
If you see the kelp or one of these guys, and then you do it and then you upload it, then you can click a button and then it'll tell you when somebody else saw it. So you kind of join, and it's like the science. It's the biggest community science project in the world. It's really cool.
That's
so
so
if you went to
cool.
Maui and Valentine's Day, you'll see some of the same whales.
Oh, that's so cool.
Kato's, choke out.
So we saw pizza.
No.
Is your kept hailing you?
Oh, here we go. Is he tailing it? Oh,
Yeah. Who got
Let me
it?
see.
I got it on video.
I think I got it.
I got it very far.
The second one behind it for sure.
Get out of the way, boat!
Get out of the way, bro.
Hey, man. Shoo!
I do have actually something to tell you about Slave. And you guys could even, if you wanted to, share this with your naturalists on board. I don't know. Might be relevant. It's very TBD. So Flame has a calf this season. Okay? I don't know if she talked about that, but she's had 9 calves in the last 15 years.
Oh, wow.
She's a busy girl. Yeah, she's a hottie. So, yeah, 4 of those she actually had consecutively. Wow. Now, their gestation period is a little less than a year, so I want you to think about that. That means she is giving birth and then immediately getting pregnant again, gestating a pregnancy, feeding herself, and feeding a calf because they are marine mammals.
Oh, so she is a powerful woman?
She's a powerful woman. She is a mother. So,
Right.
here's the thing though, okay, this is why it's relevant. In the past, when she has given birth consecutively like that, she has given a really far range between her and her calf. To the point where we're like, okay, Flame, what are you doing with your baby? Like, her baby will be like a mile away.
Oh, wow.
Well, here's the inside scoop from us on the water. We actually have not seen her calf match in about a week.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
So I have been trying to stay hopeful. I'm still hopeful, but we have not spotted her in a week.
If something happens to them, do they sink?
What is that?
So have you guys also heard of Sasha?
No.
They told you about Flame, they didn't tell you about Sasha?
Our friend's daughter is.
So Sasha is our other famous mama, and she's really well known because underside her tail, she has 2 white spots, and on one of the edges of her fluke, it looks like a kid drew an AK and Sharpie underneath. Stop! Can't say it, hold on, show you a photo.
Oh, what?
Okay, so...
Oh, wow, look, it's just like skeleton identification book. This is amazing.
If you guys are super interested, you can actually download this for free online. It's called Juneau Fluke's Catalog. Okay, so this is the fluke I'm talking about right here. So she does not have a calf very often, maybe only 7 or 8 years. And the year before last, she had a calf named Tango. Now, we get very attached to the calves here. Yeah. They only stay with their mom for 1 year. They have a really short and intense childhood. And this is where we see them grow up and learn how to be a whale. Because once they go back down to the warm waters, they're on their own for the most part. And so, her calf was unfortunately killed by a vessel strike.
Oh, no.
It is horrible. Yes.
At least she doesn't know about it.
She does. So the body washed ashore over on Hump Island. That's that island. It's at 3 o'clock. You can actually just about draw on the island. Oh yeah.
Straight ahead by that boat.
Oh, we're boogieing up there. Don't worry.
Yeah. There's a tail coming right now.
Oh yes. Wow. So that being said, people, you said just now, at least she doesn't know, or does she know? This is really common. They do know because they actually do blubber testing to look at hormones. Stress hormones, pregnancy hormones, a variety of hormones. And with that, we can see cortisol spikes. So we know when they experience stress, an entanglement, the loss of a pregnancy, the loss of a calf, that is going to spike their cortisol. They're very sentient animals. And so the good news is she came back with another calf the year after next. And that is another indicator that there is a sentient element to these humpbacks. Because that is not her normal mating.
It's a rainbow baby.
The baby's name is Cha-Cha.
Oh, Tango and Cha-Cha.
Yeah, I know. So rest in peace, Tango. I do like to mention that because things do happen. And we like to study humpbacks on an individual level because their behaviors are individual, just like people. So, and we will get a much better look at them. They have 2 moods, which is cuddly, and then their other mood is violent. So freaking get that.
Oh my goodness!
Keep looking, it could happen again if it's a baby, just keep watching.
We saw. There you
Just keep
go.
looking,
That's
don't
really
stop
rare, you guys.
I saw it personally and did not.
Oh!
I got a little bit of it, yeah. I got a little bit. Baby is playing right now. We're about to get covered.
Oh, the boat! Yeah!
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
I didn't see that. So you gotta remember, they're 60,000 pounds. So like, this is about the water. It takes a lot of calories.
It is the energy of a human being running a marathon to do this. This is a big deal. We've seen it so many times.
Oh!
Yes!
I know.
Like, this is crazy. Yeah, one time you guys are like, that wasn't quite what I wanted. My heart is going so quickly. This is so cool. I can't believe it.
Was that the mom?
No, that was baby just injecting it. Whoa! That one I got. Like, that boat has got to be getting some good pictures. Wow. So
Whoa!
yeah, that's that. I hope they have the ground pants on. Oh my god.
The whale comes to you, it's okay.
Knock the boat over. Sorry, I was thinking out loud. Sorry. I should keep my thoughts to myself. My bad.
I'm bad on camera.
Hey Brian, we're getting you lots of things. We need the back of the sail.
Are you still recording?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen all. Whoa!
Okay, you guys want to sit here and keep looking. Back there.
Well, all right, get ready, guys. Do a big dive.
Okay, he's going under.
So when it dives like this, be prepared for the breach again. I don't know. McDonough had a calf last year. I don't know who's this mom. I don't know who the baby is. Here's baby. So that's mom and baby. I haven't gotten an idea on the tail yet. Somebody on Barrows or Beacon might know. Dad goes. Dad's there for the fun part. You turn. That is not here. Comes up here to feed. We have no idea all the time. Technically, we could. My dad's getting us like. Wow. Let's try that vlog.
It's like there's 3, no?
That's shallow. Alrighty.
Oh, someone's in there.
Someone's in there. What is that? Oh, there you go. I got it.
Oh!
Yeah, I got it on video. Yo, Finn, give us your tail. Give us your tail. Aw.
Come on, tail.
So we got a new whale.
Is this the new mom and baby right here? Sorry.
No, but Kato's is saying it.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Finn.
Finn.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, just kidding.
What'd she say?
So, kind of looks like Magma's dorsal though.
Yeah.
Magma? What a name.
Oh,
I see it. Yeah.
there you go.
There we
yeah,
go.
Completely black tail. No marking at all.
You see that tail?
It is. Oh, we're gonna go check that out. New kid in town. You guys can get the first pictures of it. Seriously, you can get a picture, we can upload it. No, the other guy. We're gonna run. Yeah, get some practice on this. You hit it right at the very end after, and then just at the last.
There we go. There we go.
There
Oh,
we go.
Finn.
Give us your tail. Give us your tail. No.
Wow, two whales.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Everyone's coming to collect the food.
It's like a huge buffet there.
What, the shadows over there?
There's something that keeps coming up.
Yeah, I was wondering too.
There's a lot of kelp by those birds, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, look,
Blowhole.
the birds, the fish are
Blowhole.
jumping in.
There we go, Finn. Nice.
Where all those ducks are?
I want to see an otter in that kelp.
Wow. There he is, all the way down there, huh?
Try to move over.
Oh,
There you go. There's the tail.
Wow, with like a little bit of white, but mostly black.
Oh, I got him.
You did?
Yeah. Well, now we're about to see it. Look, he's trying to get up there.
Hey, buddy.
Get out of the way.
Hey, buddy.
He's like, just trying to find a spot there. And you're like, no.
He's like, make room for me.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Now they're ringing the bell. Remember, she mentioned that?
Wow, he's really.
Guys, help him.
No one's gonna help him.
No, they're going to fight him if he tries to get up there.
King of the hill.
Oh, he's waving at us.
He's wavy.
Hi.
Oh, he's scratching his belly. Passed out. Yeah.
So you can see the one that's in the water's gray, and the one that's been there is brown. So they're drying out their fur, so then the oil regenerates it, so then they can.
Scars.
They do look fluffy.
Yeah, it's
Oh, there's that guy trying to get up again. No one wants to. Oh, no one wants to make room for him. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. do they get up there?
Whoa!
Wow.
Dang! Wow, does not like him.
Oh, buddy. Did anyone get that on video?
I did.
I got it.
Now you gotta take advantage.
Uh-oh. Not happy. The Auke.
Good job.
So this is the drama in Alaska.
Yeah.
Okay, now they won't move for another couple hours.
Everybody has their own thing. Some people are wildlife biologists, some people are really into, the more detailed scientific aspects. I'm really personally passionate about conservation because I think humpbacks are the greatest example of how conservation can work in our lifetime, in my opinion. So back in the 1960s, after commercial whaling, we had less than 5,000 humpbacks globally. Now, we did not feel the effects of the Marine Mammal Protection Act overnight. Even 10, 15 years later, we have less than 100 humpback whales in all of Southeast Alaska.
Oh my god.
We have almost 90 just in our shore area that our company has logged. Now, that's, what is that, maybe 45 years later? We have, I think, close to 2,000 in Southeast Alaska. We have 20,000 in the North Pacific population, and we have over 100,000 globally. That is incredible. That is amazing. Now, of course, we can view how majestic they are when they breach and when they surface and witnessing them. I personally see like the sentience in them, the value of them without anything else. But they're actually a keystone species. And so I'm going to talk about my favorite thing during the whole entire tour. That is poop. So there's this concept called the poop loop. Humpback whales, all baleen whales, like fin whales, blue whales, these giant marine mammals, they do poop, okay? And they do it on the surface. And they don't just do it in their feeding area, they're actually using their releasing their excrement all around the planet, taking nutrients from one waterway, moving it to another. Now that's the missing piece to the phytoplankton that we see that gives our water the greenish color. Part of the reason for that is because it's being fertilized by whale poop. And there was actually an economic study done trying to figure out what is the economic value of a whale. And in that study, they found that one humpback produces the equivalent of 3,000 trees due to just their poop alone. Now, we always think about things like the rainforest when we think about extra oxygen production or reducing carbon. But our oceans actually reduce the carbon of 4 Amazon rainforests. And these scientists and economists theorize that if we could bring our numbers of baleen whales back to where it was pre-commercial whaling, we could reduce a lot of the excess carbon in the atmosphere and produce a lot of oxygen because they are such an important keystone species. It's okay? Sorry. You might want to shut the windows. It's a little splashing. Yeah. You guys okay?
I'm okay.
So here's what I'm getting at, okay? The world is connected. You can see that very frequently here in Alaska because the glaciers feed the whales, and the whales do so much to fertilize the phytoplankton, the salmon feeds the forest. It's really easy to see that connection. And you don't always see it everywhere, but that is the case. So when you take a deep breath of clean air in whatever state you call home, you can think about whale poop, and then you can think about your naturalist fan. You're welcome. That is the legacy I leave. But I do want to get on a little bit of a soapbox. Sorry, not sorry. This is my job, so I have the ground for about 5 minutes. You don't have to agree with me. This is just my opinion. There's a representative in Alaska, unfortunately, that is introducing a draft bill that will basically gut the Marine Mammal Protection Act. That's kind of wild because we've been doing this now for like 60 years. We know it works. We can still have industry. We can still have commercial fishing, all of those things, and have the Marine Mammal Protection Act. We know scientifically that it worked and it brought back humpbacks as long as a lot of other marine mammals. And it's really short-sighted. So they're looking at very, very short-term economic benefits that in the long term will basically also remove a lot of the ecotourism that we have here with whale watching. It's going to impact commercial fishing. It's going to do a lot of harm in probably about 25 years. We're not going to feel it immediately, just like we didn't feel the positives of the Marine Mammal Protection Act. If this went away, we wouldn't feel the negatives for another 20 years.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
We loved it. Oh my gosh.
That was so cool.
Such a great time.
So cool.
So cool.
So cool. Too cool for
Hope you all
school.
enjoyed watching. Remember to subscribe, follow, and watch more videos at David X Tay. Watch our journeys, travel, fun, food, K-pop, and more. See ya.